Welcome back to Moscow, and here is former Dutch Formula 1 driver Jan Lammers, a former Formula 3 champion, having an outing in the Volkswagen Scirocco Cup. No doubt he also has one eye on Formula 3 this weekend.
I'm pretty confident that we will have the first Dutch Grand Prix winner in not too long. A championship, you have to be a little lucky. You know, we've seen so many championships lost in one race. So that, I know he has the potential, but then you need the luck also.
Well, Max Verstappen, only 16 years old and one of the youngest drivers in this year's championship. Only Santino Ferrucci is younger.
Hi, I'm Santino Ferrucci. I'm 15 years old and I drive for Euro International. Yeah, about 1 year ago I started Skip Barber for the first time. Did a couple races there, and then when I turned 15 in May, I went into the F2000 Championship. Held about 40 drivers, and the first race for me was at Watkins Glen. And great racing, slicks, wings, not nearly as complex as an F3 car, but the racing the drivers were great, and learned a lot from just moving from karts into a real car. And now here at F3 on the highest level, which is very, very shocking to me. And, just the steps we've gone through to get up here, the learning curve has been massive. The team works day in, day out on the chassis. The engineers work with you personally. You make changes based on a lot of the data, the driver feel and video. So the car is generally very reactive to changes you make, and each change is suited for a driver. And then at home, I'm here from my sponsor, my only sponsor, Eastern, who is helping me get along the way here. And my parents, of course, supporting me every step I make. And just huge decision to come here, and definitely a group effort. Yes, Jenson Button, Lewis Hamilton, definitely Schumacher and Senna. I mean, it all depends on your idol, because everyone has represented something different. I mean, one is speed, Senna, hey, it's Senna. It's probably one of the greatest F1 drivers ever. And then Schumacher, who hopefully will get better and come out of his coma, who's a great idol of mine, who raced for Ferrari and then Mercedes. But yeah, it's great to be in the steps that they were, just to get to see where they're going and went in their careers, to see the potential is quite insane. It's a different level of competition. For me, I feel like I'm actually driving in an F1, because we're all so focused, and the drivers are so fierce, and it really takes a certain skill set to be here and to run out front. So I'm just thankful to be here, and I thank all my sponsors at home for helping me get here, and my family, of course. Wouldn't be here without them.
As drivers get ready, it is Esteban Ocon who claimed pole again from Tom Blomqvist, who was second. Verstappen third, and at the start it was Verstappen who was having to fight hard with Fuoka off the line for third. Verstappen holding on. Another good start for Ocon, who already gaps Blomqvist in second. Jules Simovac spinning after some help from Roy Nissany, who in turn has lost his rear wing after being hit by Felix Sorrellas. And this incident has seen Sorrellas drive over his front wing, and that's brought out the safety car. So quick skip and a jump to lap 16, and Lucas Ahr fighting and passing Jordan King for 5th place. King now putting Ahr under pressure into turn 1. Ahr defensive. And sadly for the pair, the racing got a little too close, and as the room ran out in turn 2, it was Ahr who was almost rolled. So the ensuing argument saw Au clearly enraged.
Well, at the end we went to the stewards. They gave me a grid penalty for the next race. That's everything. Nothing more is interesting, actually.
I shouldn't think I should say what he said, but you know, it wasn't too bad. You know, we've been friends before, so I don't see why we can't be friends again. You know, there was a bit of an incident. There wasn't enough room left, and we had a bit of contact.
After this incident and a safety car break, there was only one lap left, and at the restart, everyone tried to make the best out of it. Ferrucci was the first off the track further back, and at the front, Max Verstappen tried to overtake Esteban Ocon. So Verstappen braking very late and passing Ocon, but the Frenchman was on the inside and had the better line for the following corner. Ocon surviving a late attack from his main championship rival and quickly putting his head down and opening up a gap between the pair. This meaning Verstappen had no more chances to pass, but at least he tried everything. Ocon held on for the hat-trick and his third win of the weekend here in Moscow. So behind Verstappen and Ocon, it was Fuoco who showed great pace to score his second podium in Moscow. And in the overall championship standings, Ocon visibly increasing his lead over Max Verstappen
My only
in
chance
second.
was after the safety car, and I tried. I just went a bit too wide, but I mean, I'm really happy that we found a really good balance in the race.
We touched a bit, but I mean, it's fair fight, and then I was on the inside for corner one, so everything was done after that.
So in 3 weeks, we'll be back in Austria at the Red Bull Ring. Will Verstappen have another answer to Ocon's championship march? Join us then.